Garlicky garlic chicken. Hi friends, welcome to Cooking Live with Lala. I'm Lala. Today I'm making a garlicky chicken, although it's not chicken, it is sweet curls. Can you see that? So I'm just gonna start by getting 3 cups of this, and I wanna chop them up a little bit. Some of these pieces are very big. We don't want really big pieces. So I'm just gonna chop some of these a little bit because you know they get bigger when they expand. I think these bags hold maybe about 4 cups. Ooh, that guy jumped. So I'm gonna be using almost a whole bag, I think. All right, that's definitely 3 cups. We've got our 3 cups of soy curls chopped into I like to do inch size pieces just because they are gonna expand. 2 cups of boiling water. I'm gonna add a few other ingredients because I want this to get some flavor. I don't want it to just be flavored with water. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of rice vinegar, which I'm out of, so I'm gonna sub in a little bit of ACV, apple cider vinegar, with that. I've got some garlic powder and ginger that I'm throwing in. And I'm gonna do a tablespoon of soy sauce. This is actually tamari. Tamari doesn't have wheat in it. I just broke a glass. Did you guys hear that? Okay, we're gonna move on and just not step in that for now. So I'm just gonna mix this up. I like to leave this for 5 minutes just to make sure it's super hydrated. Butler has a website, and I think you can also order them on Amazon. You should check it out. So we're gonna let that sit for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna start making my sauce. This is super easy. You soak your soy curls, you cook your soy curls, and then you put in your sauce and it's done. This is literally the easiest recipe. So I'm gonna put everything in the little blender cup because this is how I like to make my sauces. I don't usually make sauces by hand. I put everything in a cup, throw it on my blender, and it's magically mixed together, and I don't have to worry about whisking it or whatever. What a mess. Oh my God. There's glass and wine everywhere, over there. All right, this sauce is literally the best, guys. It is so good. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce or tamari. I've got 3 tablespoons maple syrup. I like this dish to be a little extra sweet than the sauces that I normally make. You could definitely cut down on the maple syrup if you want to. Then I'm gonna add some sesame oil. I always keep sesame oil in the house. I actually buy giant jugs of it, so I don't have to buy it very often. Plus, it's a lot cheaper that way. This recipe would be best with chili paste, which I don't have any, so I am using a tablespoon of sriracha. I really do like my food to have a little kick. This isn't necessary, though, if you don't like spicy food. I don't really think it makes it spicy. It's only a tablespoon, but, that's just me. I'm going to do a cup of water and garlic. I've got 3 garlic cloves that I'm just going to throw in here. What's everybody having for dinner? Tamari seems, let's see. Tamari seems just as thick as soy sauce. Yeah, it really does to me. I don't really notice a difference in thickness. Is that the right word? Okay, I think that our soy curls have sat long enough. They look nice and fat to me now. They really have like such a meaty texture. It's really crazy. I always hear, you know, people say like, why do vegans use imitation meat? You know? And I mean, part of it for sure is that a lot of us did eat meat for a long time. But for me, you know, I don't actually miss meat, but I miss like this kind of texture. You know, I miss having something that's very chewy. And soy curls give that to me, and I really like that. Let me turn this on. I'm going to drain these soy curls, and then I'm actually going to kind of pat them dry a little bit. I'm going to coat this with some cornstarch. So I just kind of want the cornstarch to stick. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because obviously I just rehydrated this, so it's going to be wet. All right, I'm just gonna put in a couple tablespoons of cornstarch into this. You could also use flour. I just can't use flour. My pan is smoking. Man, sometimes mixing your bowl around works better than using a spoon. All right, I'm gonna let this cook for a minute, and I'm gonna go blend our sauce. So take a look at this soy curls. You know, they have browned a little bit, but they're not gonna fry crispy. I just didn't use enough oil for that. And honestly, I don't like to use a ton of oil in my food. So I just did it enough to kind of dry it out a little bit, give it a little bit of color. I don't know if you can see that. It just makes the texture even nicer. I'm gonna give this a taste. Has anybody watched The Bear? Dude, okay, for one, I don't know if you have or not, but The Bear is awesome. I started watching it like over a year ago, and I was really put off by I watched like 2 episodes, and I was like, And then I heard people talking about it, and I was like, okay, I have to watch this. Well, totally love season 2. Okay, that's really good. But one thing that annoyed me, they were like practicing all the recipes for their restaurant to open, and then they would like completely plate dishes and then taste it and be like, bleh. I'm like, did you guys not taste every element of the dish? I don't believe any chef anywhere would not taste the sauce. Just taste every single part before plating and putting it together. So I didn't think that part was very believable. All right, I'm gonna pour this in. My heat came down a lot, so that's just gonna take like 2 minutes and it'll be nice and thick. I'm gonna start plating everything else. All right, this is actually thickening up. And we want to turn it off right when it starts thickening. Otherwise, it will just get too thick and you'll have to add more liquids. So we are doing quinoa. This is a tricolor quinoa. I love quinoa. It has a lot more nutrients than rice. And some broccoli. Oh, let me do some toppings though. That's really good. The sauce is just fantastic. Just cut some green onions on there. I love green onions. I put green onions on like most of my foods. And I have some black sesame seeds. I don't know why food tastes better when it has sesame seeds on it. And so on my broccoli, this is just plain. I'm just going to do a little drizzle of sesame oil. And a little drizzle of tamari. And this is it. This is dinner. Hi. Would you like to taste this?
Absolutely.
Your favorite black spoon?
Yes.
Whose spoon is this?
Sydney's.
Sydney's. Sorry, Sydney. I think we have 2 of your black spoons. They're his favorite, though. Here, I'm trying to pass that to you. Would you like to try this? This is what it looks like. I just want to show you this chicken or not chicken up close. Doesn't that look good?
That looks really good. Okay.
Wow, so good.
Really good with the quinoa.
I feel like you're already leaving. Okay.
Sorry.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay. You may go.
Bye.
Thank you. I'm just working on a couple different things, but you know, all my foods are good. If you never make any of my recipes, you should try one because they're actually pretty good. And if you do try one, post a picture, make a comment. Even if it didn't work for you or you didn't love it, let me know, you know, because that's how I can improve. My failures always teach me more than everything else. I'm already working on holiday recipes. I've got a couple great cheeses that are so freaking fantastic. I'm pretty sure that anybody that eats cheese would probably still like these recipes. Thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed this show, please hit that like button. Every interaction with my show helps put my show out to new viewers. Every like, every subscription, every time you make a comment, that's super good for the channel. But thank you so much. Have a great weekend, guys. See you next time. Bye. It's just one of those days. So one of those days.